The vagaries of VAR haunted a quite beautiful game of football and ended the Manchester City dream of the quadruple. The Blues won a stunning match 4-3 on the night and thought they had won it when Raheem Sterling netted, only for the TV cameras to show that Sergio Aguero was offside just before teeing him up. But the fact that Spurs' third goal had struck Fernando Llorente's elbow before cannoning off his hip and into the goal will continue to cause controversy. Next season the goal probably would not stand, as a new law will come into force stating that no goals can be scored with the arm. Ref Cuneyt Cakir took an age to review the situation, looking primarily at the angle from which the elbow strike was least obvious. It was a shame that such a staggering spectacle should be decided by such a controversial goal. There were 5 goals in the opening 21 minutes, a feat ever matched before in Champions League history, as the game seesawed wildly. City needed a fast start, but this was not quite what they had in mind. Raheem Sterling lit the blue fuse after just 4 minutes, carving in from the left-hand side and curling his shot expertly into the far corner. No one compares to Lionel Messi, but that strike had all the hallmarks of the little Argentine genius, and Sterling threatened to stamp his mark on the game from that point. Loading video unavailable click to play tap to play the video will start in 8 cancel play now. The crowd were in raptures. They had already upped the volume at kickoff, but a stunning goal simply amplified it further. But then, in 6 breathless sickening minutes, the game turned on its head, with Heung-Min Son operating at world-class level this season, seemingly putting Spurs on the brink of qualification. He seized on an error by Aymeric Laporte, who nervously stabbed at the ball on the edge of his own box and swept the shot goalwards. Ederson got to it, but was unable to keep it out, a poor attempt to compound the French defender's mistake. Laporte has been close to flawless this season, so it was a real blow for the Blues that he chose this game to come up with 2 in 3 minutes. Perhaps the first muck-up was playing on his mind when he miscontrolled the ball straight to Christian Eriksen. He quickly switched it to Son on the left, and he cut inside to unleash an unstoppable arcing effort into the far corner and make it 2-1 to Spurs. Needing 3 goals to progress seemed beyond even this wonderfully creative City team, but they quickly made it plain they would at least die trying. Within a minute they were level on the night as Sergio Aguero, continually dropping deep, turned and drove at the Spurs defense before freeing Bernardo Silva on the right. He teased Danny Rose and then shot the ball cannoning off the left back and squeezing between the wrong-footed Hugo Lloris and his near post. The Portuguese and City deserved the stroke of fortune. 4 goals in 11 minutes, and City were back where they were at kickoff, needing 2 unanswered goals to progress. They had one of them within 9 minutes, a goal of great beauty in its creation as Bernardo's backheel sent De Bruyne down the right, and he angled one of those precision passes right across the box, picking out Sterling at the far post. The finish was clinical. City got a further boost when Moussa Sissoko was forced off through injury, and they had to reshuffle their system. Man City vs Tottenham Hotspur reaction highlights. Man City vs Spurs reaction player ratings. Sterling super, Laporte woeful, Ferdinand on De Bruyne. World's best passer. City fans react to VAR. Fans fume over decision report. VAR robs quadruple dream new record. City and Spurs set Champions League record. Guardiola's message. City boss thanks fans. Llorente. Goal disallowed next season. City had an intensity about their work which Spurs were struggling to deal with. They were snapping into tackles, hustling mistakes out of the visitors, and showing a hunger which the Londoners could not match. Sterling's shot stung Lloris's palm and Bernardo could not turn the rebound home, and then De Bruyne's snapshot brought a brilliant flying one-handed save from the French keeper. The fourth City goal, when it came, was of the top quality. Many had wondered why Gundogan was preferred to Fernandinho in the starting lineup, but he showed exactly why. His passing has been marvelous lately, and his ball to De Bruyne, in a crowded midfield, set the Belgian off running instantly. He drove hard at the retreating defense and then slipped the ball to Aguero. The striker had a lot to do, but he is just the man to do it. The shot flashed between Lloris and his near post before the startled keeper could react. Now Spurs had to chase the game, but after that frenetic opening City had settled into their usual stylish pattern of dominating the ball and relentlessly pressing it when Spurs finally got a touch. But Tottenham hit back through Llorente's elbow-assisted goal to set up a grand finale. The stadium erupted when Sterling seemed to have fired in a killer fifth in added time, but replays showed Aguero was fractionally offside when the ball bounced to him off a City player. It was over, and with it the Champions League dream.